Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Stop playing. Violate that like button. I know we got more than 686 in the building. Prove YouTube wrong. Violate that like button. Stop letting niggas suppress our numbers. This channel was y'all channel too. Even the haters. Even the haters. This is where y'all come to hate. You come to hang out. It is what it is. Support the channel. It's a whole lot of hating going on. There's a whole lot of hating going on. I don't even really want to, like, first of all, let me say something. Let me start with Vlad, right? When you look at me, when you look at Vlad, when you look at Harlem Legend, when you look at Chyna Brim, niggas is grown men. Niggas is grown men. Vlad platform is paying thousands of black men. What part y'all don't understand? When you call Vlad a culture vulture, okay, he's in our culture. We understand that. But a lot of those celebrities that you see on Vlad's platform are not getting a bag anymore. Some of those celebrities, those actors, they're not being hired no more. So when Vlad sit those black people on that chair and he gives them an interview, he's sending them home with a check to feed their family. What, I gotta put that in subtitles or something? Or should I say it again? Let's go back to listening to that audio, right? We ain't even gotta play the audio. With 50 Cent. With 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent played the audio with the landlord of Jim Jones and Mano Let's Rap About It podcast. Them niggas was behind in rent. Not only that, but now it's floating around that Jim Jones, he lost his house for $100. He couldn't pay his mortgage, right? And I'm not saying that to clown Jim Jones. I'm saying that because you see niggas with a bunch of diamonds on and gold on, and you don't know what's in their bank account. Just because niggas look good on camera, that man owed that man hundreds of thousands of dollars for that rent. Cause ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got the job J-O-B if you wanna be with. Now, that's grown man bars right there, right? Grown man bars. When I see niggas sitting up there talking about Vlad being a culture vulture at this point in his time, when he's doing business with niggas and breaking bread with niggas, that white man platform got more black men on it than black men platform. Explain to me how niggas been in the game that's been on YouTube for years in the making, and don't you niggas is getting checks, getting YouTube checks, and sitting in front of the camera by themselves. See, the sad part about it is the little dusty nigga that decided to do a live about me yesterday and tonight, that's the same nigga, when he came home from jail, the nigga didn't know what he was going to do with his life. I gave him an alley-oop, put him on my platform, and pushed him and pushed him and pushed him and pushed him and pushed him. Because I wanted to see niggas be successful. See, when niggas sit up there and say whatever y'all say about me, I created this whole, what you call the dirty section of YouTube. Mad YouTubers came behind me on this section. I've even tried to help YouTubers like Gully TV when his channel fell off. Had him on my platform or going on his platform, doing lives with him. See, the bottom line to it is, let me break something down to y'all. When you see misleading titles or disrespectful titles, when people are talking about the streets is not feeling Tony Yayo, who cares what the streets is feeling? Because there's only broke people in the streets. Who cares at the, hold up, let me take that back. At the age of 40, 30, 40, 40, 40, 50, niggas is going on from, niggas is 40 years old, late 30s, 40s, going into their 50s, talking about how the streets feel. That doesn't even make any sense to me, but I get it when you're dealing with a nigga that sells weed. Not off of his mother's couch, but his grandmother's antique couch, the couch that she left behind for him. His mother never left the nest, so he never left the nest. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Niggas is getting on private jets. You know the slogan, Learjet Lenny? Niggas is getting on private jets and sleeping in mansions. But when you turn on YouTube, you will see a nigga that live in a tenement building, fire escape outside the window, talking about how the streets feel. You can miss me with that bullshit, my nigga. Everything that we doing right now is for the next 10 to 20 years. We old men, we grown. And it's only a small window of time to get to that bag. You only got a small window of time before artificial intelligence take over. You only got a small window of time before artificial intelligence take over your jobs. And now you trying to figure out how to rob Peter to pay Paul. Don't nobody care about what the streets is talking about. What grown men see grown men get together and get a bag together, get money together? What grown men see niggas come together to get rid? Nigga, I'm not looking for no friends at this age. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind meeting new people and enjoying life with them, but I'm not looking for no friends. I'm not looking for no friends. What I saw, what I witnessed on social media was disgusting. It was embarrassing. And the worst part about it is I couldn't even believe so many black people went and watched a live with a nigga talking about another man doing business with other men to pay bills. I really couldn't even understand it. Like, whoa. Oh, I get it. Because there's levels to this shit. See, niggas are certain niggas that get their logos shouted out. Certain niggas that get their logos shouted out. But certain niggas that get recruited to do business. Certain niggas that get recruited to do business. And see, when it comes down to business, I have an audience of 500,000 people on my channel. YouTube is suppressing the black section. So they're not sending out our notifications to the people in our section. The black section is on punishment right now. But nevertheless, I built this shit by myself. No handouts, no guest appearances, no nothing, except for me uplifting niggas that were smaller than me. I'm sorry, you know, to be egotistical, but I don't need a cosign from a Mace. I don't need a cosign from a G Unit, from Tony L. Shout out to Tony. I'm no disrespect. I got the utmost respect and love. Tony Yayo got a friend for life. Uncle Murda, everybody sat up there and told y'all niggas that Haas don't go outside. And yeah, you be talking about, yeah, I was talking mad shit about Uncle Murda. And looked him in his eyes like a man. And looked him in his eyes like a man. What I got to say now? Huh? Because all these other niggas that you comparing me to, they don't get busy like Murda. That's what got niggas really tight. That's what got niggas really tight, because behind the scenes, all these niggas be sitting up there talking about, oh, Hassan Campbell is banned for the industry. Nigga, I don't want to be in the industry. What part y'all don't understand? I don't want to be in the industry. Now, if you going to give me a sponsor deal, and we going to do some interviews and stuff like that, I'm all good with that. I'm not a rapper. I don't give a damn about the industry. I'm on the internet. This is my wave. This is my lane. I created this lane. I brought niggas to the YouTube street. Listen, man. I'm too old to be sitting up there listening to a nigga talking about street credibility. What? A nigga that ain't never had nothing in his name. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not even the weed you selling. That's somebody else's logo. Listen, first and foremost, I'm not here to be focused on what the next nigga's doing. I'm not here to focus on what I'm too focused on winning. I'm coming into 2026 with a bang, my nigga. If it be the will of God. I'm not sitting up there on the sideline, spectating, mad. Like, yo, I couldn't even believe what I seen. Like, are you kidding me? I was so disgusted. I'm going to play a little clip. Because I said I wasn't even going to mention the nigga name and none of the rest of that. Because I don't want to talk about that dude. I don't want to talk about him. For what? I'm too busy winning right now. I am that nigga.
I mean, niggas eating baked bison in Brazil and all that. Yo, listen, man. When I saw Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo with Hassan, Chyna Brim, and Harlem Legend, I was like, that's nasty. But I ain't say nothing. Because I didn't want to seem like a hater. Even with what I would have had to say, I would have seemed like a hater. Oh, yo, you mad? Niggas ain't come holler at you. Niggas been came and hollered at me. Y'all forgot? I got winner circle hats and all that, home team, everything. I be running around with germs. Like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas thought. I'm better than them. Y'all see me backstage at all them sleepy house.
So now you on the internet comparing dick sizes. I was like, ew, nigga. When I looked at your couch, I was like, ew. When I looked at your cat, I was like, ew. When I heard you coughing while you smoke weed on your platform, I was like, ew. You talking about, I was running around with germ, nigga. I'm not running around with nobody for free. You running around with germ? I'm not running around with nobody for free, my nigga. What is we talking about? I'm not running around with nobody for free. Chyna Brim lives in a house. No longer in Brooklyn. Nigga live in a house. A three-floor house. Damn near a mansion in Florida. Harlem Legend live in a house. Niggas bought houses. You still live in a tenement building. You climbing up and down the fire escape, my nigga. What you mean ill? What do you mean ill? Are you serious? You still live in the same neighborhood your grandmother lived in, your mother lived in. Nigga, you got antique furniture. You call it antique furniture. We call it garbage. What are you talking about? Ill what? Ill what? Are you serious? You cannot be serious. Ill. So you see men conducting business in the arena, should I show you yourself on my platform, my nigga? Should I show you on my platform? Mr. Let's Get to That? I made that saying famous. Mr. Let's Get to That? Should I show you on the platform with Dupree tearing you to pieces? That's why you was really mad, because Dupree ripped you to shreds. But you stood next to me. You slid in my DM. Yo, we like family. Yeah, D-Block was my family. You my family, my nigga. Nigga, you was all in my DM. You heard about the band body story. You heard about everything. Everything was out. You was in my DM. So it was okay for you to stand next to me, but not nobody else? Make that make sense, my nigga. How you get on the internet and do 2 lives? You did a live last night. Nigga was like, yo, Zip Live talking shit about you Harlem Legend and Chyna Brim. Why? Because Queens niggas is fucking with me more than you? Because you fucking with the broke Queens nigga and I'm fucking with the Learjet. I'm with Learjet Lenny. I'm with the niggas that's getting on private jets. You with the niggas that's hanging out with you getting beat up in Brooklyn. Queens. What are we talking about? I don't even understand the mentality. The mentality? Yeah, caviar pancakes, my nigga. Niggas is eating food from different countries around the world. Niggas was sitting there eating food from around the world. This nigga standing in front of the Chinese restaurant. Let's get it at. I'm not, my nigga, I'm not here to diss you, my nigga. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. Harlem Legend said he'd rather die than mention your name. He already surpassed you on YouTube. Niggas rather die. Even Chyna Brim said he'd rather die. Like, what are we doing, my nigga? I'm not here to tear you down. I think as black men, we done been through enough. But to see the level of niggas and the level of the video, the amount of videos I'm being tagged in, when niggas sit up there talking about, oh, he touched kids and all types. Listen, man, produce a kid. Produce one kid that said I touched them. Just one. Produce one. If you can't produce a complainant, then shut up, my nigga. All of you niggas that be playing these little games. If you can't produce a complaint, me personally, I don't even care. I'm still celebrating my win. Nigga said Zip at Kennedy Fried Chicken. Eating squirrel meat. Yes, niggas was eating all types of stuff at that table. Listen, I wasn't eating it, but Chyna went over there to get him some. Look, I don't want caviar. I'm not eating fish eggs. I'm sorry. I'm not eating raw fish eggs. That's not my thing. I'm totally. I don't want no caviar. You know what I mean? I might eat some duck. I might try some duck, but nah. The level of hate was crazy, and it's disgusting. On every level, there's a new devil. On every level, there's a new devil. The sad part about it is that, you know, when I'm the type of person, right? Y'all seen me, Chyna Brim, and Harlem Legend beef with each other, drag each other on the internet. Them niggas drag me like crazy on the internet, disrespect me, violated me like crazy. But I'm willing to put my differences to the side when I see niggas getting serious. Harlem Legend got very, very serious about his YouTube platform. Very serious, very professional about it, professional about everything that he's doing. Cause y'all winning. I love to see black kings on a platform enjoying each other. Nothing wrong with why black men? What's wrong? Like what example is being set for the younger generation when you got niggas in their 40s that's mad to see other that shit, yo? When I tell you that was disgusting. Yeah, Zip is the new scheme team. Zip is the new scheme team. You right. I'm not even here. I can't even crack jokes on the nigga because I'm too disgusted. What I saw was nasty. He seen us with Tony Yayo, Vlad, Uncle Murda, and my whole thing is, why he dissing Tony Yayo? Why he ain't dissing Uncle? Huh? Why he not dissing 50? He didn't hear 50 Cent say, put it in the comment section? Oh, right. He mad because he got passed up. Niggas ain't looking for him. Niggas ain't looking for him. Of course he gonna sit up there and try to diss Tony Yayo. Yayo don't like Zip. Yayo don't like Zip. Oh, y'all ain't know that. Yayo don't like Zip. Even Cam said he not fucking with Zip. Because when he spoke to Zip, he called Zip or hit Zip up the correct Zip on some information, and Zip put the information on the internet. So even Cam not feeling Zip. But who knows? Zip might be able to go call Cam up and Mace up and go get that deal that we turned down. Oh yeah, we niggas turned that deal down. We don't want it. Shout out to Cam and Mace, but we don't want it. Maybe you can go get that deal, Zip. We don't want it. Yeah, niggas is turning niggas down. We don't want it. Niggas is turning niggas down. You heard it first right here. We turned Mace down. Shout out to Mace. No diss to Mace. Shout out to Cam. No diss to them. We turned them down. Why? Because what do I need them for? What do we need them for? If the money ain't right, niggas ain't, like, listen, man, niggas is not gonna give us no Diddy deals. And one thing I don't like is when you see niggas talking about Diddy and how Diddy was giving out slave deals, and then the same niggas that be under Diddy be giving out the same deals. Nah, we not doing that. Shout out to them, though. You can't offer niggas pennies. Anytime you have a conversation with me about doing deals and doing business, it better be $1 million and better. If we ain't talking millions, it ain't nothing to talk about with me. Because I get my own bag. Drip versus Haas versus Charleston in a triple threat boxing match. Whoever wins get to the bloggers, the illest in Nebraska. Listen, man. Charleston getting his bag. I'm getting my bag. I wish Zip the best. I'm not here to tear the nigga down. He here to tear me down. I'm not here to tear that man down. I wish that nigga the best. I don't care who's standing next to him. But what I do need niggas to understand is that I didn't come here for anybody's approval. I'm the people's champ. Not the hood's champ. I'm the people's champ. I don't want just one section. Niggas is fighting over one section. Nigga, you can have that one section. I came to conquer the world, not the hood. That's the difference. That's why my channel bigger than yours. I'm 500,000 strong, my nigga. You're struggling to get a YouTube plaque. Wow, the nigga said I would offer Zip a lifetime supplies of Newports and a new couch. That is disrespectful. Wow. What you sipping on, Haas? Kool-Aid? I'm not here. Let me tell you something, man. Me even mentioning, honestly, even mentioning this nigga name, which I didn't really even want to mention the nigga name, is me helping him. Even with me beefing with him, is helping him. Nigga go run the Math Hoffa platform. I ain't say nothing when he ran the Math Hoffa platform. Look at the numbers. I did millions of views on Math Platform. You didn't even touch 100,000. I did millions of views. I hit 1 million and better on Math Platform, my nigga. You could not do that. You thought you was gonna make history on that one. You went to a platform that had millions of views and you couldn't do. I made history. Nigga, I made history bringing you out. You was introduced to YouTube through me, my nigga. If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be no you. I made you. Why would I play you? I birthed you, my nigga. I fed you. I birthed you, my nigga. Y'all gotta recognize the pattern though. Every time there's something good going on in my life or something that would a nigga feel like I accomplished something, it rattled these niggas' souls. On top of the fact that the reality of it is like, yo, I'd rather have my 500,000, even though I know there's more people that's following me that or subscribe to me on YouTube because they fading and they hiding the numbers. I know that. I know that. But I'd rather have that than to be standing next to these celebrities. That's how the celebrities got here. If I didn't make something of myself, niggas wouldn't be standing around me. Of course, niggas ain't gonna never get the notifications. YouTube is not sending out the notifications. That's why I said I'm gonna start doing lives on Rumble. But I said, you know, I definitely had to touch bases with the people. Like, nah, let me tell you something, man. And happy holidays to everybody out there. I hope y'all enjoying your holidays. My prayers go out to everybody that lost a loved one. Instead of working together, they rather bite the hand that fed them. Salute highs on the success. That's the biggest part right there that pisses me off. On every level, there's a new devil. Yo, if y'all seen that live with Zip last night, in the day, you could see that his soul was shaking. There's a saying in the Quran, right? Well, Allah says that when good happen to you, it makes them angry. And when bad things happen to you, they rejoice at it. They celebrate. They're happy. If you listen to that live that Zip did on me, it was disgusting. It was embarrassing. The nigga, the jealousy was pouring out. The jealousy was pouring out the niggas. It was coming out of his pores. The jealousy was coming out of the niggas' pores. I don't know. Listen, man. I don't never want to look at no man on this earth with no kind of jealousy like that. I don't believe in being jealous of another man. I'm sorry. I don't care how good you're doing. But to look at you and to envy you, it made him sick. And you know why? Zip, you know why it made you sick, my nigga? Because you told yourself you better than me. And I keep leveling up on you. In your eyes, I leveled up on you. So now you dissing Yayo. You dissing a nigga for standing next to me like we competing for this nigga. You acting like we competing for this nigga nut. Oh, right. You are competing for this nigga nut sack. You are. First it was Quan. Now you acting like a jealous little girl. Is you not entertained? You sitting up there, you competing, you mad because a man is standing next to another man. I thought men fought over women. You trying to fight me over Yayo, my nigga? If that's nasty work, put a 1 in the comment section. Nigga, you trying to fight me over Yayo? You mad because you want to sit on Uncle Murda's lap? If that's nasty work, put a 1 in the comment section. Like, damn, my nigga. But I get it. You know why he's so mad? Because he know the next step is us sitting out there in the studio with 50 Cent. He see it coming already. He put, yo, son, the nigga was punching the air. He pulled the Ricky, because you get shot like Ricky. He pulled the Ricky. You trade from Boys in the Hood, my nigga. You came in the house. After the police rattled you up, now you punch in the air. I don't even believe the nigga embarrassed himself like that. How you went to YouTube and you couldn't even control yourself? You just had to let it out. I don't know what y'all understand, but I'm the biggest nigga on TikTok. Just type in my name. I'm the biggest nigga on TikTok. The younger generation, I'm personal. I've been past. So surpassing you, I've been past you, my nigga. Y'all niggas got to catch up to the accolades that I already sang. That's why you sitting up there talking about me. You got to convince your audience that you're better than me. No, you just like your audience. Niggas is bums with bum mentality. Trendsetters and go-getters get up and go get it. Trendsetters get up and they go get it. The hate be real, but the love be fake. Yeah, I'm going to put them in the comment section. Shout out to Chyna Brim. Make sure y'all go over there and support Chyna Brim. Yeah, I'm going to put that nigga in the comment section. He way too disrespectful. Like, yo, when I heard this, I couldn't even help it. That nigga Harlem Legend said I'd rather die than reply to that nigga.